Play the game. And tonight the matchup at the center position is certain to draw attention. Not something we say every night because the bigs don't seem to be stressed. But tonight, Chris, that is a factor.
Thank God big guys are back in the game, Kevin. You know, I got this opinion that there's a conspiracy against the big guys. I mean, hey, big guys played in this basketball. You guys remember a guy by the name of Mikan? He was pretty big. So, yeah, tonight we have a great center matchup. Can't wait to watch this.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Portland, the incredible pair of Lillard and McCollum are at the 1 and 2. Harkless is out there with Nurkic, and it's Turner in at the 3 spot. No good on the free throw. And for the contending teams like the Cavs, the buyout market has proven to be critical, a very important way to add talent around the deadline.
Yeah, think about what the Cavs did last season. I mean, they got D. Williams, Andrew Bogut, just what they needed, playmaking and shot blocking. Unfortunately, Bogut got hurt. Still, those veteran pieces can make a big difference.
He doesn't get the second one. And Nurkic, the first player, Chris, in over 30 years to record a game with 28 points, 20 rebounds, 8 assists, and 6 blocks.
Yeah, he lit up the Sixers that night in the win for the Blazers. His hot start ignited Nurkic fever in Portland and helped propel them back into that playoff run.
McCollum with the screen for Lillard. Pass to McCollum. Turner with the screen. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
McCollum against Smith, and J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And he's drawing those whistles. A couple quick ones back to back.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Cleveland. And Lillard gets double teamed. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. The Blazers keep it going. A new 24-second shot clock. Here's McCollum. And the rejection by James.
Oh, you got to be cautious around James. He's always on the hunt to swat away shots. Defense in your rear view may be closer than they appear. That's a tough size matchup there. And he takes advantage of it from mid-range.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Portland moving the ball around. Lillard. Portland no good that time either.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
And Tristan Thompson on the bucket with the assist by Love.
Thompson is a super confident guy, prepared to shoot immediately off the pass.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Over Korver. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Thomas, good.
You just don't see players at 5'9" with Thomas's ability to finish in traffic. He's got an incredible knack for it.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Back to Lillard. To halt the run, and Lillard throws it down.
Oh, you can't give any lane to the basket. Once Lillard sees it, he jumps all over it.
Out left to the wing for 3, Love. Can't finish the one-handed jam. The Trailblazers have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Nobody near Lillard. And stolen by Thomas. Near the 3-point line, it's Love. Another miss by Love.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Now, here's Nurkic. Good.
I like to see them getting the ball down low and then getting a quality shot.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Korver kicks to LeBron. Passes it to Thompson. Back to James. From past the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. James has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Nurkic a screen on Thomas. Lillard attacking. Here's Nurkic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Oh, Lillard's so solid at moving the ball. When one of his guys has a clean look, he quickly gets it to him.
Korver gets a wide open look. No good on the triple. Trailblazers trail by 5. Turner dishes to Lillard. Back to Turner. Down low, Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Turner has great awareness. He knows one of his guys is open. He gets the pass over to him quickly.
Love kicks to Thompson. Yep, that one goes.
But Terry Stotts now in his 6th season as head coach in Portland. I mean, he's been a head coach for a handful of seasons elsewhere, but this is by far his longest run with a single team.
Now here's Turner. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And by all accounts, Terry Stotts doing a great job with the Blazers.
Well, this team has chemistry and a defined style of play. The new players love him. I mean, Stotts himself seems really happy in Portland. It's been a great match.
The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first. And Chris, we know you are always trying to connect with our fans over social media. We have a question for you sent in by a viewer who asks, Chris, if you weren't a basketball player, what other profession do you think you may have pursued?
Wow. Well, I used to want to be a wrestler and and other guys like that. But no, my mother was a teacher, and I always was with her in school. And I think, I love kids and hanging around kids, so it would definitely be something where I'm instructing kids. I don't know if it would be school or if it would be a gym teacher or if it would be working with kids in some type of way, but definitely would want to work with kids.
I can see you as a teacher. Like if you were a wrestler, like what would your name be? Like would you be like the Flash?
Yeah. Oh man,
like, what name
it
would
was
you
some terrible
have?
names back there. Junkyard Dog, Coco Beware, Ultimate Warrior, Superfly Snooker. I know I gave my name back. I gave myself a name back in there. I don't know. I'd have to figure out first what my persona was. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I don't know. I have to think about that one. But I'm too skinny, man. I don't think I've broken up in that ring. I know that for sure. So I think I made the right decision.
Now here's Lillard, following the shot by Tristan Thompson. Clock at 6. Aminu, no one around him. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
You better admire the skills of James. Remarkably focused in the face of an aggressive defense.
Here's Connaughton, following the basket by LeBron James. Here's Connaughton. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Left side, Shumpert. LeBron passes to Rose. The second effort. LeBron James again. LeBron's got 7 points in the game.
You got to remember to box out James. He's always lurking, doing his best to come up with offensive rebounds.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, we know what Derrick Rose has been through, the injuries, the expectations. And we asked him how he's dealing with all of it.
I got a clear mind when I play. I can't think about the past. I can't think about if I'm going to hurt myself, if I move the wrong way. When I'm out there, I have a free mind. I have no expectations on myself. I just know that I prepare myself well. There's no pressure.
Well, and Rose says no pressure, but I have to feel like there's at least a little bit, guys, of pressure to get back to where he was.
Yeah, I mean, league MVP in 11, once considered a cornerstone for the NBA's youth movement.
hey, with a little more luck, he may still be that.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
Well, this roster is built for guys with speed. They're running the floor hard in the first quarter.
On the floor for Portland, we've got Davis. Collins is out there with Aminu. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 spot. And he knocks down the first one.
Damian Lillard, the originator of 4-Bar Friday. Last season, he released the letter O, his album. Featured some pretty big names.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. And Lillard with his own music label. He enjoys spending time in the recording studio.
Yeah, music, hip-hop, and basketball and sports go hand in hand. I mean, his high school coach was also a music producer. So Damian and his teammates had a chance to get in the studio at a young age. Before games, during warm-ups, they play their songs. I mean, that's what athletes do. That's where it all started.
Cleveland leading by 5. Thompson in the post. He's guarded by Davis. Rose dishes to Shumpert. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
That's just super concentration from Shumpert. He's solid at drawing the foul on the way up.
The Cavaliers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And when you look at the younger generation of players coming in now, Chris, of course, you do the interviews, you see them, you talk to them. Is it easy for you to relate to these younger players?
Yeah, it's definitely easy to relate to them. I think that our generation had a lot of influence on their style, their kind of expression of self, just as generations before us did, and we have that unique bond. I think that's one of the advantages I have, that I've known some of these players since they've been young. I know their habits, I know that they're good kids, good individuals, and they just express themselves differently. You know, do I like the way they come into a game dressed looking like, I don't know, Ozzy Osbourne and Run DMC mix? Nah, I don't like that. But people used to say that about my style and my clothes too, Kevin. I'm sure they did that about you too, you know. So, man, I just love it. I just take it as we have some of the best players that fans have seen, and I'm just enjoying everything from the wild clothes to the music to their style. But no, it's not hard to relate to them, man, because they're all pretty good kids.
Chris, just for the record, they never said that about me. I always
yeah, you always set the trend.
They set the pick. Here's Connaughton. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers leading by 8. On the wing, Shumpert shoots from the corner. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, the soft release of Shumpert. He just fired that immediately.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And the Blazers with 3 first-round picks under their control this last summer. That's where you want to be.
Definitely. Picks 15, 20, and 26 in a strong draft class. That could really help reinforce a roster.
Love's check in for Cleveland. Korver comes in for Shumpert. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Lonley's checked in for Davis. Reese Harkless comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And Turner's subbed in for Lillard.
Well, I'm sure he thought that was good when they left his fingertips. Matter of fact, I know he did.
And Turner kicks to Collins. Right side Turner. 2 points. That one goes. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Guys, the league may have never seen a player with more control on and off the court than LeBron James. He is a superstar, a playmaker, a coach on the floor. Some say he's the GM. He even has a stake in a player agent business. LeBron says it's his dream to one day own an NBA team. Well, he's certainly getting some practice. Kevin?
No question about it, David. He's well on his way. As important a player as we've ever seen in basketball. Swanigan, he's checked in for Portland. Turner against Rose. Here's the screen. Turner passes to Swanigan. McCollum against Korver. Just 5 to shoot. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Offensive rebound. And the shot's good from Crowder. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
Crowder's a guy that does so many of the little things for them, just like they're cleaning up the mess on the offensive glass.
Turner with the screen. The dish now to McCollum. It's good from long range. McCollum's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Cavaliers leading by 9. And for Mo Harkless, Greg, a one and done as we know out of St. John's, then first played in the NBA with Orlando, but he has found a role, it seems, with the Trailblazers.
Yeah, and think of it, the Magic basically gave him away. Felt he wasn't aggressive enough and not a good enough shooter. He's gained confidence here in Portland and parlayed that into a long-term contract.
A different look now for Cleveland. LeBron comes in for Smith, and Thomas subbed in for Derrick Rose. For Cleveland, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. To the inside, here's Love. That's good, and it's Thomas picking up the assist. Love's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
There's the pick. Outside Turner. He feeds it to Vonleh. And the dunk by Vonleh.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Well, also a miscommunication on defense. No one rotates over. See ya.
2 points. That one goes.
You can't contain James when he's close to the rim. He's too powerful in the paint.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And for the Cavaliers, every move they make is going to be under the microscope. When you have the league's most dominant player in LeBron James, there's pressure to make the most of his window.
And for the city of Cleveland, you can't overstate the impact of the Cavaliers' first title back in 2016.
Yeah, a city that had felt cursed in a lot of ways. Now it's been lifted. There's a sense they're back on a level playing field with the rest of the country. Yusuf
Nurkic, he's checked in for Portland. 1:11 left here in the second. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. Portland also making some changes. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Maurice Harkless. And Lillard subbed in for Turner. The pass to Swanigan. Lillard from outside connects from three-point range. Lillard's got 10 points.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Here's Love. Right through the D for the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Swanigan, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against Cleveland. The Trailblazers have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And he knocks down the first one.
But the Blazers were the surprise team of the 2016 playoffs, an unproven squad making it all the way to the Western Conference semis. From that standpoint, last season had to be viewed as a disappointment.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Davis is checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Pat Connaughton in for McCollum. And he makes the first but misses the second. And a lot of things just broke right for the Blazers in 2016. Other teams underachieved or were injured.
But let's be honest. I mean, these guys have had big trades, losing an all-star like an Aldridge, losing other guys, a Batum, some of their main core guys. It's hard to keep going forward. And so now it's just about continual patience, giving this group time to figure it out.
LeBron dishes to Crowder. There's the feed to Thomas. Back to Crowder. Kicks it to LeBron. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. James has got 11.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Knocked away. And so it's Cleveland. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Kyle, big double-digit lead here at the end of the half. What's been the difference?
I mean, we're at home playing with energy. We knocked down some shots. We can be better, but, we'll take a double-digit lead for sure.
Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime
Hello
Show.
again, everybody. Along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. Time for the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They lead by 11. Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
Well, they're getting higher percentage looks, good game planning. The ball is moving around. Guys aren't pulling the trigger at the first thing they see. They are definitely staying disciplined. That's a big part of what has them having the lead at the halftime.
And Kenny, what did you see from Portland?
Well, I think their problem is rebounding, Ernie. When you're trying to come back in a game, every possession counts because each possession can turn into points, and you need to cut that deficit quickly.
And that will conclude our halftime presentation. We take you back to Kevin Harlan for the second half.
Welcome back, folks. So much to do here in downtown Cleveland and East 4th Street, right in the heart of it all. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them. And
the Cavaliers leading by 11. And, Chris, we often talk about what makes a good coach or a good player, but to change it up a bit, what do you think is an aspect of being a good general manager in the NBA?
I think being a good manager is about a couple of things, knowing how to manipulate and deal with the salary cap so that you can bring the best players around each other, but the skill sets have to fit. Best players aren't just what a guy has done in the past or how many points he scored or how many records that he's broken. It's about, does his skill set fit with another player? So you don't want two guys that are ball handlers on the same team, or you don't want two guys that need a ball handler to facilitate, and therefore you don't have anyone to penetrate. So someone that knows how to weave and interject different skill sets that complement each other, I think is the type of GM that is successful in this league.
Sometimes easier said than done, though, right?
I think most times easier said than done because a lot of GMs have some great ideas, but they need someone else to help in that trade or a player that's willing. And so, you have a lot of moving factors right there.
Thomas and Smith teaming up in the backcourt. Inside, we got the tenacious Love and Thompson. And it's LeBron in at the 3, the small forward. And That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
We all know Smith is not shy about letting it fly or going straight into the D and picking up the foul.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. The first free throw is good.
2 seasons ago, you think about the Blazers. They were a young, overachieving team full of great bargain contracts. Well, yeah, they're still young, but they had to shell out some big-time cash to kind of keep that young nucleus together.
Both free throws good from Smith. And despite spending big money to keep their young talent all together, last season the Blazers, Greg, narrowly made the playoffs and were swept in the first round.
Yeah, and some of those contracts, they have to be a concern. This team doesn't show progress this season. Still, there's something to be said for that stability. This roster given the chance to grow together and develop that chemistry and continuity. Let's see what the ceiling is.
And Lillard kicks to Harkless. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Nice work to get in position for the rebound and the putback. He has no off switch.
The three from LeBron. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his third rebound on the night.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Smith against McCollum. Lillard, right side. But they'll get another chance. Harkless. They grab their own miss. The shot by Turner, no good. Now Cleveland moving it up. Smith with the ball. Portland grabs the miss.
Man, you hate this. Getting off to a rocky start in the beginning to this half. Only shooting 20% from the field.
Lillard, the pass to Turner. Over Thomas. Here's Harkless. And it's in there. Harkless has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
It can be discouraging, frustrating, but you only have yourself to blame. Box out.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
To the inside. And Thompson sends it back.
Well, Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
And Love gets it to go.
Well, one thing I like about Ty Lue is at the same time he's a player's coach, he's also got the confidence to take charge. That's important on a team with star talent like the Cavs.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Ooh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
And Isaiah Thomas, phenomenal in the pick-and-roll game.
Well, he's one of the best isolation scorers in the league. It's almost impossible to keep him in front of you because he has so many ways to score. He has a low center of gravity. He's quick, and he's not afraid of contact.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Korver comes in for Tristan Thompson, and Derrick Rose is subbed in for Thomas. Portland also making some changes. Collins comes in for Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Noah Vonleh in for Lillard. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. Here's Turner.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Off the inbound, no good. Expanding his range. And there's Derrick Rose on the assist by Smith. Rose has got 5.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. For the Trailblazers, Davis is checked in for Vonleh. Aminu comes in for Maurice Harkless. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Evan Turner.